Back here at home, President Trump will get a chance this week to see if he can cut a deal with China about North Korea. Correspondent Rich Edson is tracking it all from the State Department.
This is one of the Trump administration's most daunting international challenges, halting North Korea's missile and nuclear programs, preventing it from developing a weapon that could strike the United States. And the administration is demanding China, North Korea's most influential ally, to pressure North Korea to abandon these weapons programs.
No longer take the excuses from China that they're concerned too. They need to show us how concerned they are. They need to put pressure on North Korea. The only country that can stop North Korea is China, and they know that.
President Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping will discuss North Korea Thursday at the president's Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. In an interview with the Financial Times, President Trump said, quote, "China has great influence over North Korea, and China will either decide to help us with North Korea or they won't." The president cited trade issues between the U.S. and China as an incentive for the Chinese to push their North Korean allies. He then added, quote, "Well, if China is not going to solve North Korea, we will. That is all I am telling you." One regional expert says the United States has other options to confront North Korea.
Asking Beijing to use its pressure on North Korea is, I think, a losing strategy. President Bush and President Obama were not able to get China to act because our priorities are different. There are a robust set of sanctions already in place. The regulatory authorities are already in place to issue a significant fine against Chinese banks, and it's really the only solution.
Last month, North Korea dominated much of Secretary of State Rex Tillerson's meetings in Asia. In an exclusive interview with Fox News, standing feet into the North Korean side of the demilitarized zone, the secretary refused to rule out Japan and South Korea obtaining nuclear capabilities to counter North Korea.
But not ruling out either of those options, sir?
Nothing has been taken off the table.
And while Secretary Tillerson has already met with President Xi in Beijing, President Trump's son-in-law and advisor Jared Kushner is also involved, as several reports claim Kushner has developed high-level relationships with Chinese officials. James.
Rich Edson at the State Department tonight. Thank you, Rich.